Hello everyone, and welcome back to Phantasy Star 3. If you remember what happened before, we actually went to the Kingdom of Divisia, and one of the townspeople said that one of Wren's parts is now here where we are now in the Rebel Cave. So now we have to investigate the Rebel Cave and try to find Wren's parts in order to actually continue the storyline. Now, this area actually contains a whole lot of robotic enemies around. It contains a whole lot of robotic enemies. Some of them are actually really strong. Some of them like only just cast magical spells and that's all they do the whole time. They actually will drop good amounts of experience. Just once again, like every other enemy you come across, just keep your HP up and take out any enemy. Like I said before, once again, you can run if you wish to. Just be very careful because sometimes the game will not let you run even if you want to run. So I'll just say to take out every single enemy and make sure you keep your health up and you should be fine. Now as we're going through, we're just basically just going to investigate each and every single part of this cave so we can actually find Wren's parts. Along the way you may come across items you can equip. That's actually going to be for if you ever played Chapter or Generation 2. There's actually a character you can actually get in this chapter to be your fourth companion. And he can only be acquired in Chapter 2 only. You cannot get him in Chapter 3 or Generation 3. Now, if you get anything new equipment like the serum gear, make sure any kind of gear equipment you actually give to Wren. So then we're gonna keep going through, just keep on going down south, and then like I said before, this area as well is also a little bit mazy as well, but it's actually really easy to actually find the parts you actually need. Plus be able to get through this no problem. It's not. It's not like every other dungeon in the game where you can walk around forever and get lost completely. So that's actually a good sign. Like I said before, I love how they kind of mix the whole you can fight both monsters and robots in Chapter 3. That way, if you didn't fight, that way if you actually picked the other storyline in Chapter 2 instead of picking the storyline I picked, if you decide to pick these, if you decide to pick the other storyline, then instead of just fighting monsters like non-stop, you actually get to fight both monsters and robots, which it's actually kind of a good combination they actually added in Generation 3, which I say again is the final chapter of this game. Sorry to be reiterating so many times. Once again, as you go into the cave, if you start running low on HP, just make sure to keep yourself nice and healed up, because like I said before, a lot of the enemies in this cave love to cast magic against all of your party members, which is pretty annoying. After you finish investigating and walking around the whole cave, you'll come across these 3 treasure chests. One will hold a laser sword for Sean or whoever main character you actually have. For right now, one will hold a laser claw for Mew, and the other will hold the sub parts for Wren. So now that we actually got everything equipped, I'm gonna actually stop the video here. I'm gonna stop the commentary here, and we shall pick up next time back at Hazatak. In order to actually get to our next destination, we have to go back to Hazatak again. So next time I will once again see y'all back at Hazatak. So hope everybody enjoyed this part, and I will see everybody in the next part. This is Ryu here. Later.